forgiveness, the kindness of the Savior, the hope of nations. Savior.
This is Chariot.
Happy New Year. And come on, Bushia for any BBR or share Chariot TV. While follow Chariot TV or Facebook and all other social media platform. Happy New Year, Kessia and come on, Yadamasi. Say, Danny Denina, Moshe station yi. Momoa, a sharp Moshe, mo comments, and a boama, yetumi edi juma Kessia say. Ene eye da edi kan ye de love and family corner ebro ewo Tarios TV ewo afia yesi ma ye afi 2025. Minim ye say why crowd say ewo ni ye mbebo anan na wasua ade bebre ewo program yi eso. Yeda mo se da ne den nyina boje bre na mo hwe say wo like it page and subscribe ya me so obey na wa share ama foforo so ensa akabi comments at the home questions at the home we be right how will be an obetumi ebisa na yetumi aboa wodwumadi so said the morning dada no daddy den na ye papa last year okan ye ho na yesu anyoma bebre no and then so nyame ya do ma fit 2025 no okosoa ede yen ewa ha te be wana kwaba na ye bisa ne se ba komunu bi na ye de dwumadi no ahyase. Daddy, you're about love and family corner.
Yeah, Joe Minia. Mema official pa.
I feel comment to you. And I can't say I feel comment. If you can't have
Ni
a comment sign, you was heavy.
Sani apese we ya no bia ya no sa na ye fi.
You. So I feel that you see 2025 more than that.
We ne
It's a
ready
love and
adom.
family corner.
Ready
So we can
adom.
catch ya here for.
E na meka na ready adom wa ma fe na kwa betu ye ndia. Ya ya ti asifo ile ese hwe ho su yi. Na ye boy mbra se na ese ne fata wo relationship bia ye wom. Because relationship ho hia ba na say na me kan bibi o Matthew na explaining about and I say Yesu abebu bi obi say efa ogufu bi gu aba na obonefo no begu bi egu mu no edu baby no say awie no obem soma na abofo no na wabe yi nwa ye boni nyina but ne ka che me ai and I say ne ma madwene course ye ene won wa eto sintidua ewo ahini nim and mekan no na ebesi meeting here which means nyankopon aniku relationship ho enti se obekọ obi na wa lose relationship no yade ese yehwe ni enti afutu anane me woka na se yenhwe relationships yi no obi anye na afamode se na ese ne fata.
Good. Daddy, that's it. Say we need a foot to edi kai. Yes, I can't allow a family corner. Fear yes, moon. When you say the be you beat na supreme na ye de di dwuma se de se na e fata. Abusia for yes sama makwa ba biem. Yes say won share ya. Wo be share dwuma de na afoforo so ensa etumi aka bi na ye nyina ya bomu asua ade e wo fidua mu e ha. Ene your topic edi kan e wa fi mu a ye nyina ye besua ana ye be bobo ho eno no sɛ wohwɛ wo TV no so a wobɛhu sɛ yɛatwerɛ ne kama ɛwɔ hɔ na de yɛatwerɛ ni handling breakups menim yie sɛ ɛyɛ ade a ɛto nipa biara ɛyɛ ade a ɛto nipa biara na mprempren no ɛtaa to wɔ mmerɛ a ebia w'ani nda enti prɔfrɛ mu na sɛ ato a ono dɔfo bi ntam bibisa asia sɛn na obesi ayɛ no afa ti de di kan dade breakup ne koraa na yɛfɛ no breakup no
Mhm.
ɛno no ɛne dɛn sɛ obi hwɛ yɛ na bi a ɔnte breakup no ase a na sɛ yɛpɛ wɔ hɔ agyenkyɛ a sɛn na wobɛkyerɛ mu afa.
Oh, breaking up simply means that na nneɛma bi aka abom ɛna afei de yɛretete ntɛm. Nti sɛ yɛkyerɛ ase a ne dze anka nneɛma abien anaa more a yɛtete ntɛm. Nti sɛ egyina hɔ yɛn platform yi so deɛ relationship ho asɛm a na yɛbɛka. Nti sɛ ɛkyerɛ sɛ relationship which means sɛ moyɛ two na mokaa mo ho bɔɔ mu wɔ kwan bi so ɛna afei de mopɛ sɛ motetew mo ntam. Nti ɔkwan a mobɛfa so a mobɛtetew mo ntam titiriw sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a ɛmfa nsunsuanso bɔne biara mma mo baanu no nyinaa ɛso.
Okay.
Sɛ yɛ kristofo na sɛ yɛnim sɛ aware de yɛnnyae but ordinary relationship de me ama aka m'asɛm. Me say a broken relationship is better than divorce.
Oh, okay. Nti the same
Nti
breakup no aware mu deɛ ɛna ɛyɛ divorce no.
ɛyɛ divorce, yeah.
And I would
Yeah.
say
Nti
also
wo
breaking. Mm-hmm.
nware yɛ de a in fact aware de na breaking up still but yɛbɛfrɛ no divorce. But nware yɛ de a just break up
Breakup.
yɛnni other term bi a yɛbɛtumi de ama no aka aware de no ho.
Okay. Okay. It's not just a nipa mmienu bi na aka wɔn ho abom na sisi a etiti mu aba.
Aba.
Ɛno ara ne breakup. Na nti sɛ yɛhwɛ ne saa a nneɛma bɛn saa na etumi ɛma saa tete mu no anaasɛ breakup na wɔhwɛ a ɛba. Hello. Hello. Okay. Abusuafoɔ yɛbɛtry sɛ yɛn nsa bɛka yɛn papa na yɛne no atoa so adi dwuma ɛwɔ Chariot TV ha. You are live on Chariot TV, on Facebook, you are live on YouTube, and all other social media platforms. Or call me TikTok as well, me a live or to me. I share now the contribution aba. It is try say yes, I beka yen papa. Papa yen koja some air counselor na yen no atwa so edi ye juma no. And then topic, handling breakups. Daddy, am I light off now? Okay. Nti abusanfo you better try say yes sir ɛbɛka no na yɛakɔ so ɛde yɛn dwuma no onua Patrick K abɛ wode wo message kakra ba wosɔ hwɛ yɛ free asante bakwa poakyɛ baabi ahwɛ yɛ free biara no na yɛmbɔ wo din fa wo message bra na yɛnkenkan yɛahyɛ aseɛ na de akyerɛ yɛ the breakup no ɛteɛ sɛ nnipa mmienu aka wɔn ho abom na afei teteyɛ aba wɔn ntamu na de du sa mebisa ne sɛ ɛdɛn na ɛde saa tetimu no etumi
Mami,
aba daddy
meyɛ sɔre wae w'abusuafo no ɛfa one light ɛna wɔn asan
asɛm
asɔ
ama
biem.
yɛde yɛade ase
Eti anka mekɔpɛ light ma kɔnɛte ama me phone na anka mekɔpɛ light
yo
aka hɔ na
mea mehu
nyame adom
biribiaa sɛde ɛsi kɔɔeɛ no
wɔn asan asɔ ho ade nti no.
yo
Nti
yɛda
yɛbɛfa
ɔma
no
ase
saa. Nti yɛsrɛ ahwɛfo ne atiefo no wei deɛ
yes yes
it's beyond our
okay
control.
very well
All
yɛda
right.
ase nti na mebisa sɛ ɛdeɛn na nka ɛfɛ sɛ nipa baako mmienu wɔaka mo ho abom na mpɔfra mu a anaa biribi bɛtumi aba na atete wɔn ntam nnwoma bɛn saa na ɛtumi ba a ɛtumi de ntete mu anaa saa break up no ɛba
Uh, sɛ yɛbɛ break up anaasɛ yɛntam bɛtetew no ɛgyina
Mhm.
nneɛma bebree nso. But
Okay.
the most important thing ɛsɛ sɛ yɛhwɛ ɛne sɛ yɛbɛtumi break up without breaking down. Because yɛyɛ nipa na we don't know when we will need each other. Nti I only advise people da biara metu nkurɔfo fo
Mm-hmm.
sɛ wo ne obi nya relationship a bɔ mmɔden ara sɛ mo ntam rensɛe korakorakorakorakora. So wobɛtumi break it up without breaking down. But
Sɛ
woahwɛ yi
nipa na yɛ ade ma break up ne deɛ ɛm sɛ broken heart no nso so yɛ da mu kakra
sɛ
ana.
ɛno na yɛka no sɛ breaking up without breaking down. So you nti wokɔ break it up a sɛ wohu sɛ bɛyɛ dɛn na wa break it up without breaking down from both ends. But answer na ebetumi aka without breaking down no wobisa question. Then ɛbɛma breakups aba. Ɛnyɛ ɛna fam. I mean metumi aka sɛ entering into a relationship sometimes is easier than breaking up. I mean most because wobɛtumi ahyia obi sisia na w'ani agye no ho. Na wayɛ so attached to the person sɛ afei de wotetew mu a na ayɛ den bebree. Nti no sɛ wobɛ break it up a na ɛsɛ wobisa wo ho nsɛm bebree. Nneɛma bi a ɛde break up ɛba no ebi da mɛbɔ so no.
Okay.
Ebi yɛsɛ yɛbisa yɛn ho menka sɛ nneɛma no yɛ bɛtɛ wankasa na wokɔ break it up na ɛsɛ wobisa wo ho sɛ ɛyɛ dɛn nti na wo break it up. Why do you want to opt out of the relationship? The other thing I say with you. Is it about the thing you people call incompatibility and
Yɛnyɛ compatible first ne yɛ compatible but sisi no ɛnkleke saa.
I mean saa de me ho nyansa bi ɛwɔ mu. Sɛ wobɛka sɛ moyɛ compatible.
Ana de saa de bi mu ka no sɛ asase no na me ne wo kleke yɛ compatible but sisi no me hu sɛ
Ompɛ wade bi ayɛ a compatible, woka compatible a there. We've never been compatible and we need to be compatible. So there's nothing like automatic compatibility. We go into relationship and strive to be compatible because already no Nyankopɔn boy and compatible. Indeed, if you are not compatible, why? And I think Mark can the only time we can say from the word go, you're compatible. Man marrying a man or woman marrying a woman. That one straight away then you're compatible. And if you are okoware mame, okoware obi yere,
yeah.
okoware obi kunu, and no de straight away no you're incompatible. But once you are single female wanting to join yourself with a single male, we are compatible. So you need to strive hard to be compatible. But mama answer. So that's one of the reasons ebi nom F gyina so. Ebi nso yɛ weakening emotional bond. Kyerɛ sɛ say no te sɛ nea ɔka ne yɛn nkeleke papa afei asetena na me ne nipa no wɔ mu no is like afɔn me bi saa m'ani nhyɛ da ɛngye no ho bi. Ebi nso yɛ where sɛ ɔhwɛ sɛ is it unsettled differences nsonsono a ɛda yɛn ntam anaasɛ nneɛma bi a yɛnsen so no yɛnya ano yi yɛayɛ yɛnya ano yi nti bere biara asɛm bi a ɛbɛba biara yɛntumi resolve nti yɛn differences no yɛntumi resolve and wɔyɛka differences no ɛno na ɛde compatibility asɛm ɛba mu differences no yɛ inevitable they are there because two people can never be the same.
Yeah.
There will always be differences. But how are we able to settle or bridge the gap na ɛwɔ yɛn mu so that we can live a harmonious life in the relationship? And if you have unsettled differences, it means that you are not able to harmonize with each other. And in marriage, what God wants from us is harmony. God is not looking out for same thing or same people being the marriage. God wants us to live in harmony. Different people coming together, living in harmony. Is it a case of just out of ignorance, certain things you don't know, because ebinom a wo break it up wie a akyi no no nhyia oh minnim anka men break it up na minnim. I've handled a lot of clients even in one marriages. Well, now what you say, maybe you are who anka ho aware no. And then is it also about unfaithfulness or just feeling being cheated or having resentment? Nti sometimes ampa sɛ nipa no wafa w'akyi anaasɛ just atenka ebi wɔ a ɔni facts no but ɔsusu sɛ ɛyɛ atenka. Ebi yɛ maybe relationship no wohwɛ a you cannot count on the person or you can't count on each other. Awerɛhyɛmu a wɔwɔ onipa no mu no ne nyinaa ɛkɔ. Ebi nso wɔ ha a ɔfeel sɛ relationship no a ɔwɔ mu no ɛnhyɛ da mmoa no ɔsan yɛ single bi ma ɛbɛyɛ better just needing to be single, that's all. And obi nso ne reason no nti ɛsɛ obi sa wɔ ho anaa sometimes it's like wankasa losing yourself in the relationship. Wankasa na relationship you are losing yourself. Anaasɛ is it a case I can't let go the hurt or ye bibi tia o na ntimi feel mu anaasɛ da biara yɛ ko nti mehwɛ antɔkɔ yɛmfa nkosi baabiara anaasɛ kyɛ sɛ nneɛma no ɛdɔɔso ebi wɔ hɔ a na afei wotumi sɛ ade so yɛ a me so yi di ɛboro me so nti me soe a ɛto a ebi yɛ anaa ebi wɔ ha ɛsɛ obi sa
Did that wait me try one no. In your mobile boss will be brain, no. Are they all on a level like enough grounds or bear man or bar now will be on any relationship will be to me a dear general support say Sam your maya based on your mobile boy no. And I'm out for a selfish in relationship. Because I feel say nipa me no you bet me I try compromise it sometimes. Is it enough grounds with all this in your mobile no we bet to make it will be a break here.
some of them can be enough, others are not. Intuition ignorance and maybe losing yourself in the relationship now. Ebi wɔ ha nto asom. Ɛna ebi nso wɔ ha why oyere ho asa nka bond no bɛba nso ɛma sɛnea ɔka yɛn ade ne nkleke.
And click
Wohwɛ
it.
nipa w'ani nhyɛ da ngye nipa no ho. Obi hɔ korɔ ɔnyɛ wo hwee. But w'ani because I've handled cases bi a nipa no yɛ good ɔbarima no te hɔ ɔsɛ ɔyɛ good ɔnyɛ me bɔne bia but I
That's
just
what
felt
that yeah that's why you have me I know. But mostly no or be anything baby or you know when I call yeah when you attention I feel oh son can see that say or by my yes I saw one you.
sɛ na yɛfrɛ no poking the honestness and we don't need to do that. Wohwɛ ade wo observe nipa no from afar na wohwɛ na w'ani nhyɛ da ngye no ɛnkɔ na ɛnkɔhwanyan ne nneɛma. And in this case, and I realized that the lady loved the particular case I make one say. The lady loved the man so much, say it was difficult. And there was no resentment between them. The man just said, say, oh, or just ebi nso koraa sometimes nipa personally nipa na ne personal problems like rightly said earlier say the person was losing himself out of the relationship and my main kancho girl na ɔwura krakye ne gyaa no waware but man no still ɔnware aberante no ɛnware nti ebi no ɛna ebi nso wɔ ha relationship no wayɛ baako pɛ sɛ ade no yie but wohu sɛ baako ɛnyɛ ready ɔkwan biara so sɛ ɔbɛma relationship no ayɛ yie ɛna ebi nso wɔ ha a nipa no ɛma wo feel less than kyerɛ sɛ wohwɛ a ɔmbu ɛwɔ relationship no mu ɔmfa wo nyɛ hwee ɛnti no wote mu dɛn na woyɛ wɔn nti ne
Okay.
nyinaa ɛyɛ nsɛmbisa a wo break up na ɛsɛ wobisa wo ho sɛ Ɛyɛ pɔtee nti ina megyae. Nti weinom de mabobɔ so, but obiara so wɔ ne reason nti a break it up. Ɛnyɛ just one thing. Ɛntumi mfa yɛn nsa nsi ade baako so sɛ oyi nti ɛsɛ wogyae anaa ma campaign pii ɛwɔ afiri yi so. So obiara ne risk tolerance level
Very nice level,
depending
yeah.
on the situation. Obi wɔ hɔ a nea obi gyina so de break it up no ɔno koraa deɛ ɛno na ɔde bɛyɛ na watu koraa na wagye nipa no ato mu mmɔ. What a mechanism. Obiara and day. And so you need to find answers to these reasons. And so you should know why you want to break up. Why you want to break up. You should know. And
You
have
can't
an
just wake up
and
almost
say,
any planet do palm or two who die. Over to you, I was saying, many way
"May
jai.
die." Yeah. Into a dent in our so be sound. Because sometimes one here, oh yes, baby, no why relationship be no bit me at them. Na kyerɛ sɛ ɛno no ɛkɔba ne saa na wankasa no wɔ problem. Na kyerɛ sɛ yare no nyinaa ɛfi wo ɛmfi the other person. And
Okay.
so these are some of the reasons bebree no gyina so de gyae anaasɛ ɛyɛ sɛ ɔhwehwɛ wogyina eyinom so ɛhwehwɛ sɛ ɛyɛ winom biara anaa na ɛte sɛ a dɛn nti na wontimi na wopɛ sɛ wogyae relationship.
Okay, Daddy, but I was say now, minimum so about to us. So, for we are still live on Chariot TV. I've seen some few comments, some on TikTok, some on Facebook. I befa. Daddy, back question be have a power relationship man. You to know and them ranting in me. I don't. Yeah, you can. Now you back na ko ya no man. Yeah, odono efunu sa. Odono
Ɛyɛ
efunu. Nti
ɔdɔ
yɛbɛka comment kakra yɛba na
okay
waboa yɛ
okay.
because ebi mu hyɛ aseɛ fɛfɛɛfɛ wohu deɛ ɛbɛyɛ 1 month 2 months 3 months 1 year na ɛgya no dum nti yɛbɛbisa wo ɛho asɛ na yɛatoa yɛ dwumadie no so. You're still live on Chariot TV. Please bring in your comments. We'll read them for you. I think say obi sɛ ɔpɛ sɛ yɛyɛ ne English, but yɛhwɛ yɛ audience. You better try say going forward, we see how we blend the two. That was say soft life. That was say. You have some few comments be from Facebook. Kobe Pezo, you also you want to contribute, please. You know my Facebook. Go on my Facebook. You have the comment section. It is open. Please, you can type whatever you want to, and then we can help you or discuss it over there. Thank you. Aonia Patrick K. Abbey. Patrick K. Abbey said he's watching us live from Asante Bekwai. Okay, thank you for always watching us. Unia Patrick, anytime I remember come say baba here. Because we very program me pa yeah that's pa. Anthony Akowa on also say I am watching. Thank you, Anthony, for watching us. Now okay, if you're here, let us know where you are watching us from. Um, Jonathan Mensah Bonsu. I was watching from America at California. You that is already if California. Why America for Chechemina? It's a powerful Crapin Leroy. Hey, Leroy. Okay. So you need back on the program with you. A Yama or Pa, but what they are here next year. 2025, your boys will be well. Yeah, sister O'Shea, I hope they call it good for so and who a year. Yeah, my sister, I'm jealous, my mama, I mean, sure. Mental Joel, so I said, some members, Mr. Joel, I would say. I'm sorry about for Bedia come or say, watching from Prenasi Bosum. Okay, thank you for watching us. God bless you. I come for say, God bless you, brethren. Okay. Oh, yeah, I say, God bless you for watching us. I was watching it live from United Arab Emirates. Thank you for watching us at Trump. God bless you. Please share so others can also watch this program. Till from you get ready to learn. Okay. Till our sister also over here. Here studies. So you are the right place. Please share so others can also enjoy this program. The back TikTok so kakra. Um, your back TikTok is so kakra. Some few come. I say, Daddy. Delina, I said, Daddy, please, I need a husband. Hey. Daddy, Obi said, oh, here, Kuno, so I'm right home, so I said, I need a husband. Okay. That is how I say. My name the Daddy Becca farm. A copy the puzzle. Although I have a case, I wish I can share my experience. Okay. English, please. Okay, thank you. Living life so soft. We'll see going forward how we can blend the two. Thank you all for listening and thank you for watching. I think there's some few comments up so far. And thank you so much for the comments and your questions. Anthony Ako said, um, what are some healthy ways to cope with the emotional pain of breakup? Okay, you remember, so I think it's a very good question. You remember question. So thank you so much for that. So what are some healthy ways to cope with the emotional pain of breakup? And breakup is easy. You know, and then you can answer. It's a good back to the studios. Daddy, my question I
Yes.
am saying sound no.
Sound no nhyɛ dan papa. Well, from your end, I don't know say
I say sound.
mede no
Me
nso
na
yɛ ɛte.
me de no tin ye.
Wode na ɛma papa na mede na ɛwote.
The one
Wote
also
mede no
there
yie.
no.
And it's the
But
same thing.
the
Me pacho backstage staff
engineer
one here my
boy kakra. I think the last
Ozi.
time no. We see engineer nem boy kakra. I think say but which my kasaminti.
Okay, me mede no yie sisi a ye kakra.
I said me so me there no me ten kakra.
What can mete but only say mu ewe kakra.
Yes,
Okay, so questions no edoso. Ebi nia ebi ehu hia pa ah they are more mechanical. Obi say enka for and then there are also the more permanent questions. Yes, ebi say
I
ho.
think say some
You
no. What is now we
sound
are
no
on the
say. So shall we go and come back? Shall we go off and come back or what?
Oko off na yes I add oba na me off na. Yeah, I said all right. I'm sure for you still live on Chariot TV. Please let us know if you can hear us clearly. Okay, we can hear Counselor clearer than host. Okay, so please let me know if it is quite better. If you can hear me, please let me know. You're still live on Chariot TV. We've had some little glitch and we'll solve it as soon as possible. And we want to thank you all for your messages. I think you guys said we should miss the English and the tree and all that. Going forward, we'll see how best we can miss the two. But our larger audience, prefer, but we'll see. We'll speak to management and we'll see how we can blend the two. Our topic for today is handling breakups, and I think we okay. Let's see if we can bring back our
Better now.
okay.
Hello. If you can hear my voice, I'm asking if it is better. So, what is it
No,
better?
so very much. It's
Yes.
my miss me
I
for na me bra na yɛhwɛ.
okay, I think Medina I kakra. Okay, hello. All right, so like we're discussing, there are other questions we need to ask. Unfortunately, we are breaking up, so the line too is breaking up. Don't worry. Yeah, yeah, we'll patch up.
I think we are better now, guys.
Yeah,
Please
it's
let us
better
know
now.
if
Uh,
yes. And we are
Once
talking
you are
about
discussing,
breakup, and our lines are breaking up.
it's breaking up. Yeah. So
Okay.
the permanent questions you also need to ask is: do you want to stay in contact with your ex if you are breaking up? Do you want to stay in contact with your ex? How do you get over missing them? Be Erica, getting over the pain you're going to suffer
The
and
emotional part.
the emotional part. Yes,
I
and
think say I know
so
the
how
problem no.
problem no the every move comes with its own problems.
Mm,
So even the decision to break up and easy, and then the breaking up and easy. How to even communicate,
mm-hmm.
how to handle it. O te meka me pese me ni ujai or crime benzo me faka. Should I just sit somewhere and ignore you? And most
And
times,
that is what happens in most cases. Obey ignore
Emerima,
calls.
yeah,
Obey
Emerima niti
ignore
trigger.
kakra kakra.
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
it
or
that is
breaking up.
modern day?
Yes.
Yeah, boys, no. Yeah, culture
Mm-hmm.
say be a mame. A sweat ya kasa
Mm-hmm.
yesu ba na kasa ebema wa obesisa wo bag na
So,
wako.
no, and you know, torture nipa no mentally and emotionally.
Mm,
Torture, and I don't think it is right. What can I say? Oh yes, I found it a bit awkward. I mean, I catch them for say blocking people. I don't like blocking people. In fact, I don't block people. I mean,
wow.
at worst, yes, at worst. Now I'll put you in archives. So when I think I don't need your chats, I'm in overcall archives so that I don't see your chats. But blocking people, who name that crowd frail be or na be who na who hiano.
Mm-hmm.
Wahu biribi wate biribi about you a nipa no want to call you ɛmfa ho sɛ moanya bad days before nti blocking people and others refusing to take calls no is cruel. It's not a good thing na ɛsɛ yɛyɛ ate the meka
Wow.
nti
Nipa no
ɛha
nipa na tema koma pa ma mesu. Ma share them mesu. I don't have to still block this person.
wo block na yɛ dɛn sɛ wo block na yɛ dɛn I mean
Hey, I don't want to see this me deleting the pictures, me deleting the message, me blocking. I just don't want to see anything about that person. Just to
and then two
take
years later 2 years later, na afei wonya anka pictures no bi wɔ keep yi na ɔde ka w'asɛm na afei wonya. You see, by all means, the pain, the emotional stress, and emotional effects, you get over them by all means. But
mm.
once what breaking up, if you what destroy, you see, you can break up without destroying the relationship. And you can also break up and destroy the relationship between you and the person.
So daddy, how
And
does it work? How do I break up with someone and destroy? And how will I break up and be destroy?
that's why you need time and sometimes you need advice, professional advice about how to handle the breakup. It didn't maybe questions be no. Well, there are guiding principles. Ubisa, there are guiding principles. I the breaking up. Sometimes it's easy to know when to dump someone. And if you are getting treated, that is, if you are getting treated disrespectfully or being constantly ignored or cheated, if you are the person is cheating on you, and then sometimes it comes with a combination of toxics in the relationship. But many times breaking up is not such a clear-cut decision. Maybe things
Mm.
just aren't clicking, like you rightly said earlier. and maybe the arguments don't seem to be going anywhere. And maybe you run into some compatibility issues. Yeah, can that aren't terrible, but you are not sure you can live with. If this is the case, it's worth digging a little deeper to find out what's really going on here. Because in intimate relationships, any problems we are having are really what they appear to be on the surface.
Mm-hmm.
That is, it's never really about what it is about. Nti wankasa no munhu nneɛma no yie. Nti wokɔ, you need to go deeper and you need to identify the real problem in the relationship before you choose to break up. Before you make the decision, you need to identify the real problem. And if you cannot identify it, then you need someone to help you. It's
In this
never
case, a
really about,
professional.
yes, yes, sometimes. Why are you filled with rage every time they leave a dirty dish on the coffee table? Or I can't tell you right now, it's not about the dirty dish. Nti bi wɔ ha nneɛma bi nketenkete habits bi a nipa ne yɛ ɔbɛsra a nneɛma nketenkete bi a ɔyɛ ɛna wontumi nka ho asɛm anaa akɔka ne bo bɛfu ɛna ɛyi. Maybe your ideas of cleanliness are actually a deep-seated desire to control your environment because you can't handle the anxiety of all the uncertainty in your life. So dig a little deeper and see if you can find a little compassion for the
Mm-hmm.
other person and yourself while you are at it. Nti ɛsɛ sɛ ɔhwehwɛ mu yie na bisa wo ho nsɛm bebree. And then, have you communicated to the person you are not happy about nneɛma bi ɛkɔ so anaa?
It's not, and you
Have you?
say, I didn't see baako pɛ no, you want out of the relationship. What complaining?
Exactly.
I try. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Have you communicated? Because relationships don't just resolve in a single moment. It takes at
Mm-hmm.
least a little time for things to fall apart. Okay, what do you make
Now,
an
daddy,
answer?
I didn't see cry in a relationship cry. Problems go musa. I did.
Ebi koraa wɔ hɔ a reasons ni bi yɛ because you weren't ready for the relationship yourself, or both, or the other party, the other partner wasn't ready. Sometimes we just enter into relationship because everybody is in there. Obiara wɔ
Yes.
hɔ nti na yɛkɔ bi. What they make an
Mm-hmm.
answer without
Mm-hmm.
purpose. So when you enter into relationship purposelessly, you surely break up because
I
in
remember you
foundation
always keep saying we should enter relationship with purpose.
with purpose,
With purpose.
with
With
purpose,
purpose.
uh-huh.
Mm.
With purpose. It is sometimes here because the person is not good and as is pissing you off or whatever, but it is just because you yourself weren't ready
Mm-hmm.
and you didn't have any purpose. If you don't have purpose and you enter into a relationship because everyone or everybody is in there, by all means, things will fall apart. So once you are feeling like things are getting a little off track, you owe it to the other person to give them a chance to make things right. So if you are really serious and have purpose in the relationship, you don't break up easily because
Mm-hmm.
of little bibikitwe be a SC. If I'm ready to marry before I enter into a relationship, and then yes, sir, I'm breaking up with good reasons, tangible reasons, because I'm ready. So I don't play games. I'm not interested in playing games. What I'm making say. But when
Mm-hmm.
you are ready to enter, it makes you feel committed to the relationship and try to work it. It reasons in it, baby, but titiri ni yɛ ourselves are when we ourselves are not ready. And then also, you should ask yourself, can you live with a compromise? You need to ask this question. Baby, but can I live with a compromise? Oh, and like I said, there's never anything like perfectly compatible with another person in every way imaginable. There's nothing like that.
You have to
There is a
compromise.
yes, there's difference between having different preferences, like not liking the same food and having different values, like whether
Mm-hmm.
you want kids or not, how you spend your money, religion, etc., etc. It's okay to compromise on your preferences from time to time. It's not okay to compromise on your values. As for
Mm-hmm.
values, you don't compromise because that's what you're going to live with. But the other things, you can compromise. Ayi yɛwɔ akan saying bi sɛ gya yaw ɛndi srade nam ne yere nso ekyinkyin nam nanso wɔn nyinaa didi kwansen baako mu kwansen koro mu. Well, this is what we call relationship. Ɛgya yaw ɛndi srade nam ne yere nso kyinkyin nam. In other words, ɛgya yaw no odi kyinam ɔmpɛ srade nam. Ɛna ne yere nso kyinam ɔno pɛ srade nam. Nanso wɔn tu no edidi ɛwɔ kwansen koro mu
Back.
baako mu. So we can do something about some of these things.
So it means
Now
that
let's look
they
at
all have to compromise.
yeah, yeah. No, you need to ask yourself, can you compromise with some of the things, the differences, you know? You need to ask yourself before you decide to break up. And the thing is, are you the damper or the dumpy? In breaking up, you need to ask yourself also whether you are the damper or the dumpy. And I hope so what I say.
Mm-hmm.
Una ye jao,
You
ana
jam and
una
answer.
wujao,
But
wujao bi.
that a people habit. Me ne or be a customer catch him say me dear me. And son of my bedroom class will be Jan me Jan Quadada. Into
First,
oh no
first,
no.
ɛyɛ ade papa a ɔde ayɛ murders a ɔde abɔ hɔ na ɔde nam. First, ɛyɛ ade papa ama. Na when nipa no relationship no ɔwɔ mu no, one ɔnni purpose, two ɔnyɛ committed, ɔnyɛ ready sɛ ɔbɛma relationship no agyina. Nti ɔno relationship no ɔwɔ mu no nan baako si ɔdɛ. Well, the certain rules be if you've done all of the above and the other person is fully aware of where you stand, then it is time to enforce your boundaries. And that means demonstrating a willingness to leave if things don't change. Until what the Nipa processes of resolving the issues, you know, and when the compromises and bit me about. In the so high, so some of the things can be tolerated. We should also learn to tolerate other people because we do be in a relationship and we are also individuals. Onyankopɔn ama yɛn choices to live. Uh-huh. And so if you have given it a good faith effort and someone really wants to make things work with you, they will also make a good faith effort to help change the relationship. If they don't, it's probably time to leave. So you make the good faith effort and make the changes. So and if the other person is really into that and he or she wants to make things work with you, then that's okay. But obi wɔ ha ultimately so ɔno nso nyɛ prepare saa ade na ɔpɛ sɛ yɛsiesie. So rule number one, always do it in person. And if possible, don't do it in public. The breaking up nankasa.
Mm-hmm. See, over so you be jaya. Own treasure
So
nipa na market
market
baby.
no ahyia
Got chance
no
oh
afɛ
and
hɛ
anyway.
akosua yɛgyae funeral call no me no yɛgyae anaa text message. From now on, don't call me again, don't text me again, don't chat me again,
Hey,
don't do
and
this
yeah, I
again.
text message yet you. Yeah, I messaging, no. That
So
is saying yeah. It should always be
when
in
you
person.
yeah, when you are breaking up, you need to break up gracefully. And none of
Mm.
can say make sure say relationship will not be destroyed. You can break up the relationship, but don't destroy the relationship. Don't destroy the
Mm-hmm.
person. What the American being in public makes people feel limited in what they can express, whether
Mm-hmm.
it be the final words they had or they would like to say to you or not. Which brings us to principle number two. And what is the principle number two? Never make a sin and keep your uncivilized nature to a minimum.
Mm-hmm.
Never make a sin out of it. So when obiara hu sɛ biribi asi, nkɔyɛ nkurasesɛm biara wɔ mu. Nkurasesɛm no bi ne sɛ wogyina hɔ na atoto bi ma no, anaasɛ ebi akyɛde bi a wɔde maa no, na wakɔfa tɔ TV ma wo, mabɛfa made,
Yes.
ma
And then
high
the
dan, gas cylinder na me na metɔe, na
cylinder my
mabɛfa.
feelings are man, I'm talking about daddy. Cylinder no your
Kɔyɛ nkurasesɛm biara
Oh,
akyɛde
okay.
bi a wɔde
Hey,
ma
but daddy, I
no,
don't know. I didn't hear before. Nipa no wan hwɛ nyoma we nyina. Ɛna ɔse otumi no want na. Ɛna ebi a ɔnye wo gyae. Sɛ matɔ nyoma ma automatically, me so me ba ha be dede. I am making sure say me Jimmy because I see me out of pain. And I'm the best.
You see, feeling distraught is okay. It's just normal for you to feel the
Hey,
pain.
some
But
people
being
can't
torn
control
apart,
it.
listen, but being torn apart from the inside out is fine and expected also. Wishing fairy hell and brimstone onto your ex and feeling the urge to dismantle their life and everything they hold dear piece by piece isn't totally out of the ordinary either. And you shouldn't do that. But any attempt to do so is going to just make you look like a child throwing tantrum. Control yourself. You need to control yourself.
Mm.
Grieve and express your pain, but don't do anything stupid. Do it in private and do it with someone you trust if possible. Nti nkɔ nkɔyɛ nkurasesɛm biara nkɔ yɛdede ma nkurɔfo nte wo nka woyɛ saa na yɛ sɛ abofra bi a ne papa tɔ bɔɔl ama na ne ɔpɛ sɛ ne colleagues ɛbɔ bɔɔl no ma no wambɔ ama na ne bo afu na wakyere bɔɔl no na ɔkɔ
Watching the
na
boy.
It's
Boxers are
okay
daddy boxers if you want to achieve me in an omoji my deal.
exactly wɔn kɔgye ne nyinaa you need to control yourself. You need to grieve. It's good. It's okay to grieve. If you want to cry,
Mm.
go ahead and cry. What the American say, and express your pain. Let the partner know. Say, "Asho, yeah, well, yeah." What the American say,
Mm-hmm.
and but don't do anything stupid. Come, come, you could say, "Yeah." So that is rule number two. And do not
Mm.
try to make the other person feel better. Obinim nso wɔ ha a ɔpɛ sɛ ɔyɛ ade na ɔno Mr. Good nti anaa Madam Good so ɔpɛ sɛ ɔyɛ na do ɔmpɛ no na ogyaa no ɔpɛ sɛ ɔyɛ a na ɔfeel better. You cannot do that. No matter how, it is painful. So this goes particularly for the damper, the one damping.
Mm-hmm.
Once the relationship is severed, the other person's emotions are no longer your responsibility because it is not your responsibility. You make sure you do it gracefully, but the person's emotions are no longer your responsibility. Ɛwɔ sɛ obiara ɛfa no obi wɔ hɔ ne bi gya ɔbɛnante wakɔ a he or she will be okay. But obi nso wɔ hɔ a ne emotional stability no ɛyɛ faulty. Nti but you cannot please that person. And not
Mm-hmm.
only is it no longer your responsibility to help them cope, but comforting them will likely make them feel worse sometimes. Ujam and efi
Yeah.
ISL crook or then I'll be.
Kwasi also oja kwenti o se kwenti fi.
It can also backfire in that it will just make them resent you more for being so nice. So
Mm.
don't be too nice. Just as you do, you shouldn't do anything stupid, you know. You shouldn't also go there and become Yesu Christo Echiba. It is hard there. Because all Yesu Christo Echiba there, anything jano. One and
Uh-huh.
entrance. Yes. Don't have sex with them. Seriously, you
Hey,
just broke up.
I said me no
Someday,
wakofa be you.
last one. And
Uh-huh.
their parents say how much
Jonah Mumetio, Jonah
they are going
Mumetie.
to miss you. I feel how much I'm going to miss you, and then you hug them to make them feel better. That is, don't go and do that. After the breakup, respectfully cut all contact for a short period of time. And listen, cut contact for a short. I'm not saying delete.
You
What I
only
make
cut
can
in
say?
contact. Mhm.
Cutting contact for a short period of time. It shouldn't be permanent. No, it should be for a short period of time. This is a second thing many people don't master the courage to do. A lot of people get hung up on remaining friends and actually force contact when it's causing them more emotional stress. So don't go and do it. Mwagya, within a short time, no, mamuntamu entity epreko. Research on relationship breakups finds that people who limit contact with one another emotionally recover much faster. So if you want the dumpy, and if you the dumper, if you want to recover fast, then it's better you cut contact with the person. Wow. Because the more contact you have, the more you run the risk of setting off an emotional time bomb, relapsing, nti relapsing woanhwɛ a wontumi ngyae na ayi wokɔ na wasan aba na wokɔ yɛwɔ nkurɔfo bi wɔ ha a wɔtumi gyae 10 times a year. Wojae no wasan abom. So there will be a relapse and ending up in the messy no man's land of we are not together, but we are still kind of together, but we are definitely not boyfriend and girlfriend. I'm going to call really quick to check in, but seriously, we are not together. Why are you looking at me like that? And so all these things, you are together and yet you are not together. I say, yeah, check it. So please, that is rule number 4. Now, rule number 5, talk to somebody about it if there's a need. If you need to talk to somebody, but make sure you do it. If this is a particular serious relationship, talk to a trusted friend or family member before making the decision. And then take whatever advice they give you seriously. We are often poor observers of our own relationships, but our friends can see how it's affecting us better than we do or we can. And then, to seek second opinions from friends, family, and if possible, professionals. The sixth rule is allow yourself to be sad or angry, upset, but don't judge or blame anyone.
Mhm.
So to be sad, angry, and upset is okay, but don't judge or blame anyone because emotions are healthy and normal. Even negative emotions are healthy and normal. But judging and blaming people, whether it's them or you, doesn't get you very far.
Okay.
Sometimes when we have clients, we cause them to weep or
Oh
cry.
wow.
Let me, oh yeah. Over my office, jumbo size tissue. It is not for me. And yeah,
People come there to weep.
for clients, yeah, both men and women, they weep, they cry. Obi timi su 30
Mm.
minutes no osu. Na ne hwene mu nyinaa poroporo. And sometimes obi
Wow.
ba obi wɔ hɔ nya asɛm no na wansu a ɛdi no so. Nti we have a way of causing them to cry. Yɛbɛka biribi na afei wastart su na nipa no anya
Ah,
ne heavy.
Emia ne marima nyinaa.
Yɛn
Marima no.
nyinaa mmarima no bi koraa su kyɛn me. Man bi ɔbarima bi ba me office osu kyɛn ɔbea bi a waba me office.
Hey.
Sua.
Wow, interesting. Wow, 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 wow. Yeah, time to quite a course. Yeah, yeah, wow. Very interesting.
Sɛ
Comments be
very
shut down my.
fight.
Mm-hmm. It's a little breakups in the voice. I don't get it well. Adam. coming. Like, if you can come back again.
So it's better
Um,
now. When the black voice didn't go in, but it's
Enkoyen,
better now.
yes, yes. It is better now. So yeah. It wow, that is your your money emotional part in it there. Dealing with it, Ah, well, but also daddy, aka ne papa mu tishadi o kanaka usiki professional advice. I ebia beko counselor ho nanka. But ebia o baby aye made na de ne ye me ya na me pese me ne no break it up. That very moment, and emotionally, you are down. You sure say I dream about Timu say, you go home counselor, I'm going daddy say this and as soon as I am my ya on son. It may per se, menino, ye catty bibia. I think say that very material moment, a very difficult class over dream, professional advice by also we seek.
And then that just so one minute one. So in your advice, and this is are you breaking up now? Well, I mean break now breaking the Quran. One farm for crime pass. There's a would you come so asem because who break it up? I say what you need mu da ho fine. Now who need to up say who feel relationship. And so you need to ask until na maybe questions. Earlier questions, reasons now made two on. These are questions you need to ask yourself. Why am I breaking up? Why should I break up? What is it? Is it the real issues and the surface issues? They are just on the surface. So you need to go deep down, and then if you are not sure, you talk to other people to help you. So it is not just simple like that. Unless
Mm-hmm.
say me na meka no one a wɔn de ɔsɔre a just mete hɔ sɛ me obi na me ne nante nti me ne nante ɔno no de wɔnom de wɔgyae a hwee nim because ɔno ankasa na ɔba ne nyinaa no ɔde he or she came into the relationship with maybe 2%. And love your question before the break.
I don't
What was
ewana.
uh-huh.
Good.
What does the Bible say about that? Love never fails. So if it is failing, then it wasn't love.
Wow. Hey, but yet say be a first when said na me see do me see who fa no see I saw don't nyina akọ na say na yeah so ye come and to your team so don't nyini do baby na ya na afi uhun de o ye
Okay.
no.
I mean, explain or don't chill kakra.
Mhm.
Yesterday, we had a premarital counseling with in Kofi Kowari, and we were treating love into from the scripture point.
Mhm.
There we pick the first one, patience. When the Bible says love is patience, into maybe sadness, ɔno ankasa no ɔmma me on site one instance bi a wɔanya patience so that we look at that and see whether it is love or not. Now, ɔno kyerɛ sɛ the first time they were coming to they were coming for the counseling no, a wɔahyehyɛ time no ɔno bɛduu hɔ no wafrɛ lady naa kranaa sɛ wadum no phone no sɛ dɛ afei de wafrɛ wabɛduu hɔ time atwam ɔtwɛn and so he was so upset and he didn't have patience and maybe so if you love wodɔ no a then na ɛsɛ sɛ woyɛ not hɔ na ɔhwɛ me and let me tell you what love does. If you love the woman or the man, this is a trying moment for you. And that trying moment, trying your patience, where as a why no, positive. And what is positive mind here? It means you need to express concern instead of being upset. And when you express concern about your inability to reach her now, then you'll be patient. How do you express concern? What has happened to her? Ne
What
phone
is
na
going
yera.
on?
What's going on? Asɛm bi ato nana obi awia ne phone ana sɛ wo bra saa ayi ne mu a then you can have patience and you will not be upset.
Mm.
This is
Then
what
ubu
love does.
habitual. Sa na ebi oti oni loko baby a o late.
Love never fails. So you tolerate. Also,
Hey.
love bears all things. Hope always bears, protect always. So it is not not chance. And that's why I told you, say, if you say the love is fading out, then it wasn't love. Because
Wow.
when you see when you wodwene ade no ho positively a ɛboa wo ma even wo check nipa no koraa ɛkɔ ntɛm ɛboa no ma no yɛ changes ntɛm granted sɛ nipa no ba oh ɛkoa ɛyɛ dɛn na ɛbae aden phone no call off aden one charge na ma yɛ worried what happened now next time no sɛ ɔno wɔ appointment na ɔnkae sɛ ɛbɛhaw ɛwɔ saa kwan no so a o de make am ɔno no appointment 9 na 9 no ohun sɛ ɔyɛ ayɛ late anaasɛ ne phone no kɔ off ɔbɛpɛ phone foforɔ na ɔde afrɛ wo because obɛhu sɛ wobɛyɛ hahahaha na mmom ɔpue na dɛn na mefrɛ wo ɛna womma so nipa a ɔnim sɛ what next time no ɛmfa ne ho biom nea ɔbɛka ne sɛ wei mekɔ yi nyinaa wobɛbubom wobɛkasa kasa
O kasa
wokasa a
bebre.
wobɛbrɛ na woagyae bɛɛ sɛ ɔba na wo show concern no saa de a afei wobɛhu sɛ ɔno no tim yɛ den sɛ dɛn a bɛhu sɛ na wafi ase dwene sɛ yii asɛm asi mankɔ yi saa mene wayɛ worried ɔbɛyɛ basaa wobɛhu sɛ ɛno no tumi boa ma nnipa ɛsesa and this is what love does and this is what we call patience nti ɛsɛ sɛ wotiw no wadwene kɔ the other side positively
Mm.
say what has happened what could have caused this delay lateness. Why is it that the call is not even going through? Nti wogyina hɔ, you don't know what has happened. Na nipa a yɛkɔ, wafei koraa na wadu mu no phone. Afei koraa na mefrɛ na dabi. Wo ankasa koraa wɔ haw. And yet that is not love.
Mm.
Nti
Wow.
these are some of the things you have to need in love, and so you love. Because if you really love someone, your friend then you'll be concerned instead of being upset.
Wow. Very interesting. If you love someone, you'll be concerned instead of being upset. Where you take home for today. You're still live on Chariot TV. Yeah, that must say more cost for every program. I'm with more contribution. Abigail Mensa Bones. I suspect a bit me Jonathan, the wife, and okay. All right. I'll say how.
Sami, your life froze. But I think the
Yeah, Jimmy
question is,
light. Yeah, Jimmy light.
oh,
Inti.
yeah, the
Me
amount.
phone no say one.
Okay,
Me
so the
phone
question
no
is,
so me too.
how will
Inti I
you
think say
handle
yeah program
people?
yeah be honest Abigail
Abigail, you have type. Who are you in next week? Why?
next week. It
Next
was
week.
for where the yeah that must say extreme. Nyame aduma next week. You be share same time na yeah you more questions ni na. Inti Abigail with the question no ebe to ho. Nyame aduma next week. Adaroma. You be hwe na yeah yi ano ama kama. Aha. Me be say me question no to ho na next week you know. Yɛtumi ayi ano kamakama good eti yɛda mu nyinaa sɛ dane dɛ nyina mohwɛ Chariot TV ɛnɛ yɛ light ne yɛ sound no ha yɛ kakra I hope someone de bɛkyɛ yɛ na next week yɛtumi ato adwumadeɛ yi so memde dwumadeɛ ho kyɛ mefrɛ me Samuel Aba bio yɛ papa panyin kɔgya asa ɛna bɛka yɛn nsa ɛma yɛdii saa dwumadeɛ yi da sɛ nnɛ nyame ma yɛn ho kwan a yɛbɛhyia na yɛatoa yɛn kɔmmɔdie no so nyame nka obi biara ho nyame adom a next week yɛbɛto aso yɛaka obi a bye bye